showing you how to set up the pressure pot. Before paint, what goes into the hoses and into the pressure pot? So I got water in there now. Couple reasons I put the water in there. If the metal in the pressure pot, well, the stock pressure pot that comes with the Polo has a Teflon coating, so it doesn't matter about that. But this is an aftermarket pressure pot, and it's aluminum. And if the coating touches the dry aluminum, then it becomes, you have to reach down there and scrub it out. Right. So we want all of our nooks and crannies to be full and kind of conditioned with water. Same thing with the inside of this hose. If it's a hot day and you run 2K water based into this dry hose, you're never going to get that out. Then when you break your gun down, you're going to see all those little cracks and crevices that would have been full with water. They're full of 2K poly. And it's hardened. Next thing I do is I just kind of loosen the pressure on my regulator. Alright, so where is that gallon strainer? Where's my girl dog at? Oh, she's in there on the tile. Check her out. She's such a good dog. And here we have 2K poly that was mixed up earlier. I like to mix it up ahead of time and let it sit for a few minutes. Hold on, let me pull this down. Now I'm going to take that wet rag. The most important thing is to clean your threads out. You never want to screw your lid on if there's paint in the threads. It looks great when you see people using it, but it's really intimidating if you don't know some of these things. Okay, now right now I can crank up the pressure as much as I want just to get the paint through the hose. I've got the fluid needle all the way out right now so that I can hurry this process up. Okay, once I see a good solid amount of paint for about 4 or 5 seconds, I want to check and make sure it's not leaking. If it's leaking, immediately tighten it down, and chances are you've got some paint in there. So you want to make sure those are really clean. And as you're unloading, when you let go of your trigger, don't let go of your trigger like this, because the paint driplet will drop down behind your gun. Now I'm going to come back here, come behind me, bro. Let me show them. Here's where it's important. So I'm reading 22 PSI right now, which is basically what this compressor will max out. I want to turn it all the way to the left and then release the pressure. Now what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to slowly work it up till it gets to 10. Maybe 11. Okay. That's where, and then you can pop that in and that'll hold it together. Alright, now we're going to hook up our air lines. Let me show you how to set the turbine pressure. On these new Precision 5s, they have a 4-second delay. Have to start. Have to go down and come back up. I'm going to go 5.5 right now. I've got 12 PSI. You want to make sure that this is getting plenty of fresh air and that this bleed port is bleeding off somewhere where it's not feeding that hot air back to the machine. Okay, top knob needs to be all the way out. One, two, 3 half turns. Closed. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna put a respirator on after this video.